game against the Ravens.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Ravens and the Pats coming up next.
It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. We begin our trouble here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New England Patriots. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. Intensity level will be off the charts.
Strap in, the first of three on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
They'll start by running the option to the right. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. First carry now for Gus Edwards. He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42. But Charles, you think about their impressive record, you look on the screen and see some of these injuries, that makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss it, but they just say, get well. We'll hold the fort until you get back, and the next person steps up into that void. This team has done a nice job all year long. No excuses, just performance.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Heck yeah, man. Happy birthday, my dude.
Back to the ground, it's Hill. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Now Jackson on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, my dude, my guy.
Now Jackson. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's caught Beckham. And he's able to break out of one tackle tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. To throw again is Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here first and goal. On the option right is Jackson. They'll run here with Edwards. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the wall. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. Once more, Edwards, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. Third and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. Edwards. Well, this is going to go hit on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they're brought out by just the second Western Kentucky alum to start a game of QB in the NFL. In his second season, Bailey's happy.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense comes to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
Here's second and 10. The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Take a first quarter lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Riley now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Ravens ready to take over. Well, they just did manage to sneak into the playoffs as a 6th seed, so it's a tough road ahead. They know that. They would need to win 3 games on the road in January, but hey, here's the bottom line. There's 18 other teams that wouldn't mind being in this spot right about now.
Yeah, and you had to stick it to them, didn't you? Those 18 who are sitting at home right now. But you're exactly right about that. Your point about how daunting this is well taken, because it all depends on their mindset at this point. How do they break it down so they this whole big road and say to themselves,
that's some BS.
You got to break it down to this game right now. Win this one, then worry about the rest of them after this.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On the counter, it's Edwards. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Second and 7. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's to the left sideline and incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so a nice little run to begin.
Come on, defense.
Has carried his dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Goodness gracious,
To the
defense.
25 before it's all said and done. Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to
This
get
has
to
been
the
our
ultimate
problem
game.
all freaking year. We can't stop a single play.
The second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Come on, Judon.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 15-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's Spur moving on. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. And now Jackson will look to throw it. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown,
Goodness gracious.
a 9-yard touchdown there. And the Ravens are once again back in front. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return is hidden stop just shy of the 30-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Pass that should have been intercepted.
Yeah, it should have been picked off.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Zappi throwing again here on second down. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down.
Oh my goodness.
Started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be taken at the 13. Our score after one. Right here. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that.
Yeah, they got me bigger than crap.
Still going inside the 20.
Thought they were going to run it.
Ravens
Meant to
touchdown.
stop the run, and nope.
Odell Beckham, 76 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature.
And he works through. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Again, it's Elliott. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Second and a couple. Inside give to Elliott. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 54 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Mike Gesicki, that 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are back within a score.
Now's a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Ryland on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Ravens offense and OBJ out for another series. He's already approaching 100 yards and has the touchdown. I'm sure on that opposite sideline right now, they're scratching their heads saying, all right, what do we do?
And the hard part is, even if you limit him to a short catch, he has that make-you-miss ability to take it for big yardage and put it in the end zone again. So trying to blanket him is very difficult, but ultimately, you've got to find a way to put him on the ground, tackle him, and he doesn't make that easy.
They're struggling with that so far. On second down, it's Edwards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Now it's Jackson. A full left sideline falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
I'm breaking my number.
Second and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back too, because you want to try to defend out third down. They like to play those nickel sub packages, don't they?
On third down, Jackson. He's got complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Nixon on the roll. 54 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, they talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your pocket, doesn't it?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Patriots ready to get the football back. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Zappy from the gun. This one swung out to Montgomery. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. On 3rd and 1, here's Zappy. Montgomery another target and catch. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Justin Matabike there to bring him down. Now a 2nd and 10. And Zappy to throw. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 7 there in the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
No surprise to see him running again here. Is something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards in the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Zappy fakes a handoff, looks to throw it. Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 4th down, here's Zappy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down with ease as they wind up getting 9 there on 4th and 5.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call.
Zappy in trouble, and he's going down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Zappy working from the gun. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
Now let's see. And the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. from the shotgun. Zappi. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. New England's offense set to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Zappi looks to throw it. Being chased out left. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Zappi throwing forward on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Jackson on 1st down. They set up the screen to Hill. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw is Jackson. That is caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham. As the first half is winding down. And the Ravens continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Zappy. Escaping the pressure right. He's got him in. Complete. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Patrick Mahomes, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. As for our game, it has been very one-sided in that first half. But you can't take anything for granted in playoff football. Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms to find out who advances to the divisional round. Let's get you back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he returns this to the 22. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Zappy. That'll be complete to Stevenson. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big play there for New England. 42 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Zappy back to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker, 36 yards. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have the 2 touchdown catches. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, 75 yards. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Now I feel how they do when I kept beating on them.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And quickly they get to the line. A quick pass out to Juju. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Zappi. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Stevenson. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Again, Stevenson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Got to figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. He goes 86 yards there on the touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set to go again on offense, here's Devontae Parker now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Looking to throw, Zappi. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Zappi off play action. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Zappi. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. Now Zappi. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown! Devontae Parker with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Pats get a bit closer. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Zappi's going to throw for it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now here come the Ravens. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Jackson, option right. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Jackson's throw pulled in by Aguilar. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jackson's going to keep it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now it's Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. We get another look at Devontae Parker and the Patriot offense.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First and 10, Zappi. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one close quickly and forced the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw again with Zappi. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And Zappi to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd and 9 here. Here's Jackson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Ravens.
Jackson options out left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Now Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Well, that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line. And it continues into the end zone for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Zappi fakes a handoff, looks to throw it. Steps away. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Zappi. Eluding the pressure right. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Zappi on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Zappi. Targets Parker, and he's got him on the crossing route. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Parker's got it for a New England touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Completed the run. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And the Ravens taking the field. This one not in the win column just yet, but on the road is the 6th seed. They are close to pulling off the upset.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx them. I'm like you. It's not over yet, but I'm going to go ahead and project here. Win this one. Think about the momentum now that you carry, right? You carry that forward. And look, home field's a big deal in the playoffs, but the really good teams, and we've seen it plenty of times in NFL history, they can go on the road and win. And a win here would allow them to do exactly that.
Of course, the road doesn't get much easier as you have to face the top seed next week, but they'll deal with that then.
Hey, they'll take this win and take on the top seed anywhere, because they're still in the playoffs and still alive for a chance at the Super Bowl.
They run once more with Edwards. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Off the option, here's Edwards. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again on offense. Here's Devontae Parker now. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, you're a former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Zappi to throw on 1st down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And now they're in the hurry up.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Zappi now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. A tough spot here after that sack. Zappi and the Pats now face a 3rd and long.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick in the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Another throw coming for Zappi. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Zappi. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Bailey Zappi. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zappi's going to throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. We get another look at Devontae Parker and the Patriot offense.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he was really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Zappi back to throw.
Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's into the hands of Gesicki.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Zappi's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Zappi to throw.
And he's
got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Zappi. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake, for the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
It's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs, because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance, even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt, because when you work that hard to get this far, it hurts just a little bit more. No matter when your season ends, it's a downer. But in this case, even more so because you had your eyes on the big prize, which was the Lombardi Trophy.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gold.
Well, damn it. Well, guys, that was a tough loss. But I'll see y'all later. Project Prism is out.